What a masterpiece! Undoubtedly one of the best episodes so far in terms of battle, animation, and storytelling. Episode 17 starts with Yuji's dying grandfather advising him to help others since he's a strong kid. Then the shot cuts the fiery landscape post-fight Jogo and Sukuna. The title of the episode is Thunderclap, Part 2. We see Fushiguro giving an explanation about his 10 Shadows technique. At first the user is only given 2 dogs, the other Shikigami aren't granted to the user until they finish subjugating them. In total there are 10 powerful Shikigami. Fushiguro seems to be done for as he tries forcing himself to walk while he is bleeding. Of course he is trying to escape Haruta, but the latter does not know that Fushiguro is actually luring him to a trap. Megumi carry on to explain that the subjugation that he is about to perform can be done with multiple people. He adds that while the Shikigami can't be used without first subjugating it, the user can summon them as many times as necessary. Megumi carry on to explain that the history of sorcerers, there has never been any sorcerer who have managed to subjugate this one. And then, he summons the 8-grip sword, Divergent Sila Divine General, Makora. Sukuna was able to sense the manifestation of this powerful technique from a far distance. Then he orders Urama not to slack off on the preparations. Haruto understands that Fushiguro actually tricked him, but it is too late. The ritual has already started. At first glance, we take a look of a somewhat white mummified figure that is restrained with wires. And then the Shikigami gets unbounded in an epic scene as Fushiguro tells Haruto, "I'll be dying first, so do your best." Then the Makora general just swipes Fushiguro out of the picture like he was nothing. The summoning then tries to attack Shigamo Haruto, but got saved by Sukuna. We are given a detailed explanation of the powers of Haruta and how they works. The erased life little miracles from his memories are stored up and later manifested as the markings under his eyes. And when he is faced with a life-threatening incident, the miracle is released and manifested. However, not even Haruto is aware of his own technique. So now we have the 16-finger Sukuna versus one of the most powerful summoning that no sorcerer in history was able to subjugate. Sukuna explains that saving Haruto was the best move for the ritual to be suspended. For Fushiguro Megumi to survive, I have to defeat the Shikigami as an outsider and nullify his subjugation ritual. General Makora launches his first attack using a powerful blade that was strapped to his hand as Sukuna counters easily. As the blade starts glowing, Sukuna evades the blow completely and delivers a powerful punch to the Shikigami, then uses his dissect technique. Outstanding, Makora was able to withstand the dissecting technique and even delivers a counterattack to Sukuna. Ryumo Sukuna then explains that the sword Makora has is the sword of exorcism, specialized in combating cursed spirits. Makora continues his assault as Sukuna evades and shows great skills against a Shikigami of this level. Sukuna delivers a powerful kick to the face of General Makora, but the latter does not seem fazed by it. Sukuna counters with a dissect technique, as Makora delivers a very powerful wind attack launching Sukuna in the air through buildings. Of course, this goes without saying, Sukuna is unharmed. The summoning resists more dissecting shots from Sukuna as he takes the latter for a ride. It's really outstanding how General Makora seems to be close to the physical power to Sukuna as he is able to launch attacks and counter with powerful blows. The fight continues as both clashes their fists mid-air, creating a powerful shockwave. This Shikigami shows outstanding power in the face of the overwhelming might of undisputed King of Spirits. Amidst this battle cars are thrown and buildings are destroyed along with unaliving hundred of people. Sukuna's dissecting technique is so powerful that it is able to cut through long distances, cut through metal and buildings as well. The King of Curses reveals that this Shikigami's abilities is very similar to Yamada no Orochi, as he is able to adapt to anything and everything, overcoming any disadvantages through the revolving cycle of harmony placed on his head. Despite being cut to million pieces, General Makora survives, but this time Sukuna uses his ultimate technique, Ryo-Iki Tenkai, Domain Expansion, Malevolent Kitchen. Now it rips through reality itself. What we saw before was a fraction of the full unyielding capabilities of this domain expansion. Despite Makora's useless try to regenerate, he gets overwhelmed with an insane fiery power, destroying everything in its path. The fight ends as Haruta tries to escape, but it was in vain as Sukuna slices him vertically. Upon releasing himself, Yuji is faced with the overflowing memories of the murders and destruction that Sukuna released as he was thrown into state of despair, sadness, and anguish. The first scene, where the grandfather of Yuji advises him, does make sense now everything is full circle. Also, the episode closes with a surviving Kento Nanami walking. Give this video a like and subscribe if you enjoy this type of content. This has been Blast Art. Have a wonderful day.